Memphis' starting group, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. Now here's Morant.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Poked loose. Ball kicks to Holiday. A floater. Shot clock at 6. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. It's deflected.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
There's Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Astounding take by Winslow to get hit and to get the finish.
To the middle. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Ingram. Up again, and Holiday is right there.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Now Morant outside Jackson. Morant right side. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
Williamson against Jackson. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for ball. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Morant. And the pass to Jackson. That's tipped. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pops it up for Favors. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And Brooks, here we go. And the basket is good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Redick with the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You can't let J.J. Redick get hot from there, and he usually starts the game that way, so this could be a long night.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Redick. He's got 5. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Had the space there, but it's offline. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Yes, that goes in. Here's Jackson. Outside, Redick.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And that and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 slot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Jackson passes to Hayes. Here's Melly. Back to Hayes. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor comes in for Nicole O'Malley. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ball stolen, and they pick up 2. Gutterich has got his first basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Jackson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. There's the lob to the hoop. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Jackson misses.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment." And guys, his time.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Justice Winslow, a very adaptable player in the NBA. One of those guys where coaches will ask him to do a lot of things, and he does a lot of things quite well.
Williamson outside. Holiday against Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Morant outside. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Okafor slams it in.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Memphis.
Brooks outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morant against Ball, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the dunk by Winslow.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Holiday against Brooks. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant in the corner, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Memphis also making a switch. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Winslow. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game time.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pelicans trail by 21. Holiday dishes to Hayes. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Hayes. Outside Holiday. The tray. It's rebounded by Memphis. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that's a...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Morant scanning the floor. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. 5 on the clock. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant outside. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Ball against Morant. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Favors. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Pelicans, Hart, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. And so here's Memphis. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And again, Memphis no good. Pelicans really having a tough go here. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Williamson kicks to Jackson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Ingram finds Williamson. Can they get it? The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Clark for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Banked in off the glass. Williamson's got 6.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside, Jones fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson misses. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside, Jones puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
And Favors kicks to Jackson. He feeds it to Ingram. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson finds Winslow. Back to Anderson. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark against Williamson. Here's the 3. No good from Clark. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. The drive by Williamson. 2 points. That one goes.
I feel like Zion with that quickness, guys are just not ready for that first step.
Passes to Winslow to the wing right side. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Jones for three, and it's Williamson with the rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jackson. Zhang is out there with Jackson. Then there's Allen. And it's Melton in at the point. And for Memphis, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Jackson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And it's Okafor missing. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Okafor with the steal. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Zhang finds Allen, takes a three, drains it from beyond the arc. Allen's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Jackson. Pass to Melton. There's the triple. Memphis the rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. There's the pass to Melton. Beyond the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Zhang. Winslow comes in for Josh Jackson. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
On the wing, Winslow. Back to Morant. Allen outside. Back to Winslow. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the three. Allen's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
New Orleans making a switch here. Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williamson looking it over. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hayes, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Jackson finds Morant. This one for 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Memphis leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Valanciunas.
And so many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Clock is at 3. Here's Williamson. There's the dish to Hayes. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Some changes for New Orleans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Moore subbed in for Josh Hart. Allen surveying the D. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Melton. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark for 3. And again, Memphis no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good. Jang dishes to Allen. Clark for 3. Offensive rebound. Jang passes it to Melton. 6 on the shot clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Checking in for your Pelicans.
5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel early. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Look, this is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
The drive by Brooks, Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Sexton. To the paint, here's Drummond, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here they come. In the corner, Winslow with it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Passes it to Garland. Feeds it to Thompson. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league street shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here is Love. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond in the post. Valanciunas is there, and it's Drummond missing.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night, he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Winslow, the pass to Brooks. He feeds it to Jackson. And it's Memphis with another.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. And that one drops for him.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Morant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Sexton. Jackson against Thompson. Back to Sexton. Offline with his 3. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Kicks to Valanciunas. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. And Sexton slams it in.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Free throw good, Sexton. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Anderson finds Jones. Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Windler. Here's Nance. Gets an open look and hits.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Jones in the post, defended by Sexton. The Cavaliers trail by 7, and now the Cavaliers. Fast break. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's Valanciunas. The kick out to Anderson. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
Osman misses from short range. Got it up. No good on the shot. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Colin Sexton. Hands out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard. Here's Sexton. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Sexton the pass to Nance. And then slams it in.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Jones drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Here's Sexton. He has 5. The pass to Osman. Here's Windler. Chalk up 2 there. Windler's got his first points in this one. Memphis leading by 5. Clark with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Clark the pass to Melton. Clark trying to get open. Melton no good. For Cleveland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Jones. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Gutteridge, covered by Nance. Clock at 6. Here's Melton. Clark trying to get open. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, G.A. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length. And I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Sexton against Jones. And it's Sexton penetrating. Passes it to Osman. Sexton on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Here's Morant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The transition point started by Morant. Not only with the steal, he got the break going with the first pass.
Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. Porter kicks to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson is double over Anderson. That misses off the backboard. Memphis with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. There's Winslow. Up and in on the layup. Winslow's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Morant outside. He dishes it to Jackson. Now the feed to Winslow. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Anderson. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. The Cavaliers trail by 13 to the inside. Here's Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I love his experience at finishing through getting hit. A physical forward with excellent hands.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Dishes it to Winslow. Pass to Jackson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Thompson in the posts. Jackson on him. Pass to Garland. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Justice Winslow getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here's Memphis. Now Brooks. Now Cleveland moving it up. Love's running, and Sexton slams it in.
You got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, sensational look from the big fella.
Morant dishes to Jackson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stolen by Jackson.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Jackson. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here is Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Drummond.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's terrifying for the D when Drummond puts his head down and charges toward the rim. Just got to wrap him up and hope he misses the shot.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. He gets it in there. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right side, Sexton. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones against Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Some solid defense from Clark.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
And finished off by Anderson.
So good at positioning himself. I mean, Anderson excels at running the right route when the break is on.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back, with an in-your-face stuff. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Inside. No good from Clark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Sexton kicks to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Feeds it to Drummond. And there's the pass to Osman. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good. Osman's got his first 2 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Colin Sexton. Thompson against Valanciunas. Thompson passes to Osman. Here's Windler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Gutterich. Count it. Good.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Nance in the post. He's covered by Clark. Thompson passes to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by Gutterich.
I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, the teammates out in front, get them to rock.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Nance in the post. He's against Clark.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders got to think twice before trying Valanciunas.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Cavaliers making a change here. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. 6 seconds left to play in the third. It could go. No good there. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here
that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Thompson in at the 5, home in the paint.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Morant left side. And the rejection by Love. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Down low. Puts it up. Here's Thompson. Love trying to break loose. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers.
First team foul.
Morant looking around. He feeds it to Winslow. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. They trail by 11. Garland, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Brooks drops in the layup for 2. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the dunk by Winslow.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Drummond working against Winslow. Knocked away. On the wing, Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Thompson. And another miss by Cleveland. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Morant finds Brooks. On deep. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Porter over Brooks. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Up top, Morant. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Garland picks one up.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaren Jackson.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action. When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Valanciunas. And again, Memphis no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton kicks to Garland. Pass to Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, almost impossible to keep Drummond from scoring inside, no matter how physical you get with him.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. The three from Morant. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they execute.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and popular East 4th. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Garland. Stolen by Ball. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Williamson. And he banks in the layup.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Osman from the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness.
Now, here's Sexton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Here's Ball. Shoots over Garland. A putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
To the paint, here's Drummond. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Williamson finds Favors. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, what a phenomenal timing sense from Derek Favors. Flushes back the miss with ease.
And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Garland, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And the Pelicans with the possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Love, and Drummond kicks to Sexton. Love right side. Holiday against Sexton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, just a little bit of momentum, and Sexton going right to the rim.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No good from the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nelly is checked in for Williamson. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. New Orleans leading by 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Love how Ingram toys with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Windler, the pass to Sexton, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. The pass to Windler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Redick. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sexton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Jackson looking around.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Redick, and it's good. 2 points.
Able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Just 3 on the clock. Out of hand on it. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Pelicans ahead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Redick. Passes it to Windler. Nance with no one around. Thompson, great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Melly passes to Jackson. Okafor trying to get open. And it's Melly missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Here's Jackson. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Redick finds Jackson. And the shot is good. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Porter against Redick. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Thompson.
Well, this is Tristan Thompson's comfort zone. Inside, yes, sir.
Jackson from long range. And no good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson. Cavaliers have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Porter kicks to Garland. Feeds to Thompson. Pass to Garland. Fires for three. They get it back.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jackson. Garland with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the basket by Jackson.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Garland the pass to Nance. To the middle, here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, that's a single-minded play from Tristan Thompson. Knows the defense is ready for him, but takes the contact and doesn't let it affect his finish.
Hart, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
When that's out of bounds, Cleveland will retain possession. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. 1:19 left here in the second. The open look here for Sexton. Cans it from downtown. Sexton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cans.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. There's the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up and finished off by Porter.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Thompson, and it's blocked. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pelicans now. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram finds Williamson. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, a nightmare to defend in space. Williamson showing elite acceleration with the ball in his hands.
Here's Sexton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Cleveland, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Williamson, the pass to Ball. Good D by Drummond. Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. What a game it has been for Tristan Thompson. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And that'll do it for us, the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great
team rebound.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Pass to Garland. Outside, Sexton. Cleveland the rebound.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Another miss by Holiday. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now the pass to Sexton. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action.
Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
The Cavaliers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Okafor's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Well, wonderful execution from Derek Favors. This guy's a bull, and it's really hard to deal with the strength that he brings.
Windler, the pass to Garland. He feeds it to Drummond. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Love kicks to Osman. From downtown, and it's Kevin Love with the 3. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Here's Holiday. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Larry Nance is checked in for Kevin Love. Garland with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nance in the post. He's covered by Favors. Now here's Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Osman. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. New Orleans also making some changes. Hayes comes in for Okafor. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Derek Favors. Redick dishes to Holiday. Back to Redick. And the Pelicans miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. Nance outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Tips it. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 10.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Porter. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Drummond throws it down.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Hart. They need this one. Porter pulls it in. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Holiday. Cleveland moving it around. Nance in the post. The dish to Drummond. Out to Nance. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Pelicans trail by 17. Left side, Ball. Here's Hayes. He can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Shoots the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Colin Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pelicans trail by 17. For 3, Ingram buries it from 3-point range. Ingram's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New Orleans. Right side, Porter. And Sexton has it in the corner. The Pelicans shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Williamson. Cavaliers with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Favors comes in for Hayes. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Hart. Here's Porter. Hits the front of the rim and out. Pelicans trail by 14. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Right side, Sexton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Williamson outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Williamson from long range. Rebound, Love.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Inside, Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
For the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond comes in for Thompson. And it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. Cleveland leading by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here is Garland. Outside, Sexton.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton to the left wing. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Now Garland. Outside, Sexton. Drummond in the post. Working on Williamson. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Ball. They get the rebound. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love wide open. He fires. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Drummond. Unable to get that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And the defense learned a valuable lesson there. Don't let Williamson get to that launching pad around the rim.
Sexton dishes to Garland. Drummond in the post. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The shot's good. Jackson's got the opening basket of the game for the Grizzlies. To the inside, stolen by Brooks. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson trying to break free.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Inside, here's Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. On the wing, Jackson. And the rejection by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Lobs it up for Holiday. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one's good. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Now, here's Ball. Right side Favors. Pass to Williamson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
It's Morant with the drive. He kicks it to Winslow. Ingram with the steal. Favors with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Knocked loose. Morant with the steal. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Morant passes to Valanciunas.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender.
Now here's Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Basket good. Morant's got 6.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Down low, stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Winslow's running. Brooks misses.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. For New Orleans, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him. Oh, what a finish!
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's Melton. And Jones has it in the corner. Passes it to Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Jackson. Williamson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now, here's Clark. No good. Shot missing. Out left to the wing. Here's Hart, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Melton passes to Clark, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Jackson against Jones. Over in the corner, Williamson. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Tyus Jones. Anderson is out there with Clark, and it's Melton in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Melton. On the wing, Jones. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Can't hit from 12. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass. Jackson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pelicans.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Pelicans. Outside, Redick. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And it's the Pelicans' ball. The drive-by ball. Pass to Okafor. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Morant with a wide-open look. It's good. This game is all even.
The whole package. Morant gives you everything, including range.
Ingram kicks to Okafor. Outside, Ball. Back to Okafor. Ball finds Okafor. And Ball stays with it. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Ingram. Back to Okafor. Ball against Brooks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okafor slams it in.
Okafor has really nice chemistry with his teammates. I mean, good establishing eye contact and then rising up to throw down those alley-oop passes.
And that one's good. Morant.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Holiday. He feeds it to Okafor. Doesn't go that time. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Ingram. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now here's Ball. With the floater. Holiday with the three. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Okafor. He's got 6, and Okafor slams it in.
Boy, it's enjoyable watching Okafor use his size so well. I mean, he's just bludgeoning the rim whenever he gets it inside down low.
Offensive rebound, Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. And that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. The Pelicans also changing it up. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Kicks it out to Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Now here's Jackson. With 4 seconds on the clock, no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And that's it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. There was no stopping John Morant in the first half. He had 13. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Pelicans trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Williamson's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the shot goes down.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Morant against Ball, and finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And they're on the break. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. For Memphis, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Now here's Jackson. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Anderson kicks to Valanciunas. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Hart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game to the left side wing. Here's Hart. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hart's got 8.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Morant to the inside. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
The pass to Jackson. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Jones looking for an opening. To the middle. Here's Clark. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Hart. A 3-pointer, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gutterich. Pelicans pull it in.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
For Memphis, they've gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Jones with it. Now guarded by Redick. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. Kicks it to Clark. Lays it up off the glass. Clark's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. And it's Ingram missing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And finished off by Anderson.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And here's Jones. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Winslow. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Pass to Gutteridge. Passes it to Winslow. At the top of the key, Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck. Pelicans trail by 11. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Jones. Down low, Clark. Tries again. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Jones. Back to Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. And Anderson kicks to Morant. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Anderson with the block. And he gets it back. Ingram passes the ball. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Now here's Brooks. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Jackson. The dish to Winslow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Winslow's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Here's Ball. Feeds to Favors. Out to Ingram. Sinks the triple.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, but he's going to bury it every time.
Now here's Morant. There's the feed to Valanciunas. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Williamson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The kick out to Holiday. Off target from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Morant dishes to Winslow, and Ball comes to help. The pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks against Favors. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Misses the three.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Back to Ball. Outside Holiday. Pops it up for Favors. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Asman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
There's Morant, the Cavaliers making the shot. And he banks in the layup.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Garland with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And Drummond throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Morant. Jackson, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Garland. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Where everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Garland. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's Drummond, high post. Passes to Osman. Just 2 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Drummond.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Osman, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Morant finds Brooks. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Cavaliers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Garland, the pass to Osman. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Valanciunas with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. They get a hand on it. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Good D by Drummond.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Sexton dishes to Love. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Osman. And Porter subbed in for Garland. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Thompson.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Clark. Over Drummond. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It's amazing Drummond doesn't block more shots. He has a 9-foot standing reach.
Anderson can't get it to go. Now Cleveland moving it up. 11 feet away. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Outside, Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Now the pass to Gutteridge. To the middle. Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Down low. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Drummond's got 10 points.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Here's Gutteridge. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Porter with the steal. Drummond with it. Guarded now by Clark. Here's Nance. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Jones drives in. Nance with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Drummond finds Nance. Now here's Thompson. The 8-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Lays it up and banks it in. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Nance against Anderson. Jones looking for an opening. The feed to Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Osman comes in for Kevin Porter. And it's Garland in for Andre Drummond. Now here's Garland. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Nance. Here's Garland. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Morant passes to Jackson. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. To the right side. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Now, here's Garland. Brooks covering, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Brooks. Back to Winslow. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
To the middle, stolen by Jackson. Brooks against Nance. It's deflected. It's deflected. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant passes to Jackson. Can't get it to fall.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Left side, Love. Thompson inside. Valanciunas is there. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 6 points for John Morant.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
And here is Garland. He dishes it to Thompson. He kicks to Garland. 5 to shoot. And Thompson slams it home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Garland. Thompson's got 14.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. John Morant on the attack.
Here's Garland. It's not going to go for him. And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. What a game it has been for Tristan Thompson. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Garland with it. Tipped away. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And he hits it to tie the game up. He's got 8.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Big hops
from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Fast break Memphis, the finish, and the dunk by Winslow.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA, or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Here's Brooks after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Morant. Valanciunas against Drummond. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Brooks. Inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Kevin Love was an all-around superstar in high school, in college, and for the Timberwolves, but willing to take a step back and play a specific role to win a championship.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Melton passes to Clark. They double him with Drummond. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's Garland. Guarded closely. No dice from 9 feet out. Jones drives in. Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 8 points for Brandon Clark.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Down low. Thompson finds Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And you see the body control of Drummond, undeterred by some physical D. Now going to the line for one more.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 5. 1:02 left in the third quarter. There's the pass to Melton. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
That's tipped. Here's Drummond. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Drummond's got 21 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Melton. He's guarded by Love. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The Cavaliers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The first one falls.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Good on both. Here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Feeds it to Clark. Goes back up. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clark's got 10.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy.
And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision, and it takes good decision-making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Sexton for 3. The rebound by Anderson.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. And Brooks, here we go. Here's Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Sexton against Morant. Love the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Porter kicks to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Morant passes to Jackson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. A beautiful reverse layup. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
Morant against Sexton. And it's Drummond missing. Stolen by Thompson. Drummond finds Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Sexton. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. That one falls.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
Sexton against Morant. That one goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Wasted no time on that one.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Love. Knocks it loose. Dishes to Thompson. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find an open man.
Here's Valanciunas. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Garland, he's checked in for Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 4. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Love kicks to Garland. He feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Wow, this shows the confidence the team has in Andre and the improved confidence he has in himself.
Morant passes to Winslow. From deep, Brooks. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Garland with it. Jackson on him. Sexton the pass to Love. It's rebounded by Memphis. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Osman's checked in. Brooks from outside. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now the Grizzlies with it. Yes!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Out to Brooks. So a close game sees. And the starting lineups have concluded. So, greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Now, here's Garland. Ingram with the steal. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And stolen by Sexton. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Ball with the rebound. New Orleans with the ball.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Now Garland. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Ball. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ball game. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
And the wing jumper offline. There's Garland, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing. And Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Williamson outside. Holiday, no one around him. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Garland dishes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Holiday surveying the floor. No good on the triple.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Moving it up. Here's Williamson. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The wide open look here for Garland. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
They get it again.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Love. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Love. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Outside Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Hangs home the trifecta.
He's getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
The open look here for Sexton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Holiday. And the rejection by Love. Garland with it. And there's the pass to Sexton. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And stolen by Favors. Deep two from Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
Here's Drummond. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
So they take the lead. Ball's got his second basket.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 1. It's the NBA. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard. Garland with it. Jackson on him. Unloads from 9. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Redick passes to Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside for Redick. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. Okafor is checked in for Nicolo Melli. And he makes both free throws. For Cleveland, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Garland. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Okafor trying to get open. Jackson misses. Cavaliers leading. Here's Porter. Redick with the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Nance. Passes it to Windler. Here's Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Jackson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
They grab their own miss. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best. Just working the glass and working the D over.
And the wide open shot from Redick. No good on the 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Porter, no luck.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Hart. And again, no good by New Orleans. Cleveland leading by 3. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Stolen by Thompson. Okafor with the steal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Windler with the bucket. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Redick. The second chance effort. The shot comes out. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Garland. He's got 6.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Hart. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Lobbed up there for Thompson.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Redick for 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter. Another shot. And Okafor with the block.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Windler. Now, here's Garland. Okafor with the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each, and it was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 8 points and 2 rebounds. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Here's Love, and the layup falls. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
The shot by Sexton, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And the second free throw, good. Cleveland leading by 7. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Williamson.
Such a smart defensive player. Drew Holiday understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
Garland with it, working on Favors. They get it back. Drummond, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Drummond's got 10.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Ingram wide open. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Sexton the pass to Osman. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Holiday with the ball.
Holiday focus there, and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ellie's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Porter's checked in for Garland. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 4. For the 3. Kept alive. Here's Drummond over Williamson. And it's Drummond missing. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Williamson. He's got 8.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Porter. And foul on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Love can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Back to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Count that bucket. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Williamson in the post. Working on Drummond. Melly passes the ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
And Porter, here we go. Taken away by Holiday. Ingram with it. Picked up by Love. For the finish. And slam dunk by Ingram. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Williamson, the pass to Melly. And the rejection by Love. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. That shot off the mark. And stolen by Williamson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's a tie game in New Orleans. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them
And what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Holiday. Garland with the bucket.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
And Redick kicks to Okafor. Over Thompson. Kicks it out to Williamson. The three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Nance Jr. doing a good job of just moving around as a big and staying active. That can make a defender a little bit uneasy.
So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Okafor. And Hayes subbed in for Zion Williamson. Favors passes to Redick. Connects from three-point range. Redick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Garland. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Holiday. New Orleans in the lead. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Outside, Redick. And the pass to Hart. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Feeds it to Redick. Stolen by Garland. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Oh, look out!
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. With some arc. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Redick. And Hart has it in the corner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Pelicans lead by 2. Here's Garland. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Hart. Right side Favors. Redick with the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
J.J. Redick is a gamer. How about that?
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Garland. And the shot is long.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
No good that time. Here's Thompson. Redick with the rebound. Redick's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hart, that's good.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Garland.
They had to get something, and Darius coming up big.
Redick passes to Favors. Back to Redick. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. And Derek Favors with the slam.
slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
And Thompson coming through, the vet.
New Orleans leading by 5. Outside Favors. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. There's Garland. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Porter.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Sexton for 3. The offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge. 2
points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Favors in the post. Defended by Drummond. Favors can't get it to go. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 2. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Ball feeling it out a bit. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Ball. Williamson outside. From outside, off the mark. Timeout called the Cavaliers. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
For 3, Love. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out.